Okay, so finally it is that time of the year which excites every Indian.
Diwali?
No. It's Big Billion Day time. It's equally larger for techies because this is the time to buy tech, spend some monies. And this BBD, we didn't see this coming. Like the S24 Ultra is selling for 70,000 rupees, and then of course there's the S24 FE under 30,000. But Samsung is relaunching the S24 with Snapdragon 8 Gen 3 and that too under 40,000. So that raises some question. Would this variant get a warranty like the S24 with Exynos? And is this the official seller of Samsung? Well, we have all the answer plus exclusive deals on Samsung phones. I'm really excited. Prateek, TechWiser, let's go. By the way, this video is made in collaboration with Samsung and here's how we're gonna roll today. Now we'll start from budget phones under 15,000, move to mid-range beasts around 25 to 30,000 and then the flagship S24 series with those crazy discounts plus tablets and laptops that are perfect for work and play, and we'll be covering the deals from both Flipkart as well as Samsung. So first up we have the Galaxy F06. This was launched for 10,999 but during BBD sales this will be selling for 7,499. Now there's also M06 which you can get on Amazon with similar specs and price. So choose depending on which seller has better service around you. Now first of all, M06, F06 are 5G phones and not enough people talk about this. At this price, it is one of the few phones that supports 12 5G bands to support both SA and NSA bands. The F06 comes in this design. This is giving those beach vibes. Beach, B-E-A-C-H. Now in terms of display, it comes with a 90Hz display with 800 nits of high brightness mode. In performance, this comes with MediaTek Dimensity 6300 and it scores about 3.7 lakh on the Antutu. Now it can handle daily tasks easily. Also, if you have apps open in split screen, it can handle that as well. Even the app opening and closing, these are the animations which are not common in this price range, but you see it, and that brings me to the software. It comes with the latest One UI 7 based on Android 15. Now if you go to the Samsung or the Play Store, you can't find good lock modules, but you can sideload and install good lock module on a 8,000 rupees Samsung phone. And in fact, you can also install the home up module and you can customize the home screen the way you want. Another interesting thing here is the F06 will come with 4 years of OS and security updates, which no one in this price range is offering. It also comes with a 50 megapixel main camera setup and the pictures from it come out really good. It has a 5000 mAh battery and you also get 25 watt fast charging, which is again rare to see in this price range. Usually you get 15 to 18 watt charging. And remember, you don't get a charger in the box. So buy a good charger or you can bundle in a 25 watt Samsung official charger for 699 rupees. Now if you put 1000 or 1,500 extra, you get the Galaxy M16. It was launched for around 13,000 rupees, but during the sales it would be priced at 10,749 on Amazon. Similarly, you will get F16 on Flipkart with similar specs and a similar offer price. Now in the difference of 1,500, design wise the M16 here, it looks subtle and minimal just like its elder brother M36. In display you get a 90Hz Super AMOLED Full HD Plus display instead of an LCD with 800 nits of high brightness mode, and you also get a slightly better triple camera setup. First of all, you get an ultra wide angle camera, which is again rare in this 10,000 price range. Another thing is it has NFC, so you can use tap to pay. You get 6+6 years of software updates. Very rare to find in this price range. Next up, you have the Samsung Galaxy M36. It was launched for 17,999, but during the sale, it will be available at 13,999 on Amazon. And at that price, you get a 6.7-inch 120Hz Super AMOLED display, 50 megapixel main camera, and an 8 megapixel ultra wide angle camera. It comes with Exynos 1380 processor, and you also get a 5000 mAh battery. Moving on, we have everyone's favorite and the most value for money Samsung phone, the S24 FE. Now, the S24 FE was launched at 59,999, but during the BBD sale, it's gonna sell for 29,999. At that pricing, it's incredible value for money because here's why. Number one, performance. The S24 FE features the Exynos 2400E chipset. Now, I'm sure what you're thinking. We know Exynos 2400, but what exactly is this Exynos 2400E? So to put it into simple words, the Exynos 2400E is basically the little brother of the Exynos 2400, slightly less powerful compared to the bigger sibling. We tested the Antutu benchmark and it provides like an overall score to the phone covering CPU, GPU, RAM. So it delivers around 14 lakh on Antutu, which is good for this price range. Now, whenever you see Exynos, the only thought that comes to people's mind is heating. So we ran the CPU throttling test and the result shows green across the board, so there's no unnecessary overheating. But benchmarks are one thing. how is it in IRL? Yesterday, I was making some instant noodles, so I had Notes and Swiggy running in split screen mode, along with a YouTube video in picture. And these 3 apps running together at the same time streaming internet. And it managed everything smoothly without any overheating. Now we also tested gaming benchmark. We tried BGMI. It runs perfectly at 90 FPS on smooth graphics, and the gaming experience was smooth without any overheating. Like every phone heats, but there's no unnecessary overheating. Now we also took it up a notch and played a heavier game like Wuthering Waves. It can handle high graphics at 60 FPS quite well. And while the gaming was good, the device did get warm slightly, which is common. But heating aside, what's the other hot topic on every phone? The cameras. The S24 FE features a triple camera configuration, and from our photo sample, the exposure control is impressive. The skin tones and color reproduction are quite normal. In fact, I feel the Samsung HDR is best in this price range. For video recording, it supports up to 8K 30 FPS from the primary camera. The front camera uses a 10 megapixel sensor, and the selfie quality is equally good. The front shooter can record at 4K 60 FPS.
Apart from that, it can shoot portrait videos in 4K. So if you are someone who's looking for a phone to shoot reels or are just starting out and don't want to spend that much, this is good for content creation as well.
Now, the FE series devices from a software perspective are essentially identical to their flagship. You get the complete Galaxy AI suite, including sketch to image, generative fill, and much more. And if you have a Samsung laptop or tablet, you can enjoy the entire ecosystem features to boost productivity. All things considered, at this price point, this represents great value in Samsung's lineup. And finally, coming to the one many of you have been waiting for, the flagship S24 series. And just like the S21 FE, the S24 is also getting relaunched with the Snapdragon 8 Gen 3 processor. Now, in case you don't know, S24 was launched in India with Exynos 2400, and this is that phone, and this is the new S24 that is launched with Snapdragon 8 Gen 3 again. So what's the difference between the Snapdragon and the Exynos variant? Starting with Antutu benchmarks, the SD variant scores almost like 43% higher than the Exynos one. Next, we also ran the CPU throttling test, and the graph on the Snapdragon is greener, slightly greener than the Exynos here, but these are the difference in benchmarks. Are they same in real life tasks? So these days, most of us edit videos on the phone. So we have a 4K video project with filters, text, and music applied on the Instagram Edits app, and surprise, surprise, both the phones take the exact same time to complete the render. Like sometimes Snapdragon wins, sometimes Exynos. And we did this export multiple times and the result was the same. Next, we did gaming. Now, highly optimized games like BGMI, they are fine on both the phones. None of them get warm. Next, we played Wuthering Waves on both the phones for 35 minutes. The graphics was set to high at 60 frames per second. The Exynos S24 had some frame drops, whereas the Snapdragon S24 performed slightly better. Now, apart from the performance, would there be a difference in cameras? So we clicked multiple pictures and there is not much of a difference in them. Now, the S24 here has received the One UI 7. While most of the software features are similar to the S25 series, you don't get now brief, but the Snapdragon and the Exynos variant have pretty much the same software. Also, Samsung is officially launching the phone, so you will get 1 year of warranty, and this is from a verified seller on Flipkart. And at last comes the King Kong S24 Ultra. This was launched for 1,24,999, but during the sales, it will be priced at 71,999. That is an insane price for only an year-old flagship phone. In terms of performance, it comes with last year's flagship chip, the legendary Snapdragon 8 Gen 3 for Galaxy. So it can handle all the heavy multitasking and gaming as well. And for the cameras, it clicks some good pictures, no doubt in that, but takes good videos as well. Like all the shots that you're seeing on this channel, they are 90% shot using the S24 Ultra. And on and off, I've used the S24 Ultra as a daily driver. This is a fantastic, dependable phone at 75,000. In terms of software, it is running on One UI 7 based on Android 15. And just like the base S24, there is no now brief, but other than that, all the Galaxy AI features and software features are the same as the S25 Ultra. After the One UI 7, the S24 series is left with 6th generation of Android updates and 6 years of security update. So you should be good for around One UI 13 or Android 22. Now, apart from these phones, there is a sale on the A series phone as well. The A55 was launched for 37,000 and during sales, it will be priced at 23,999. Whereas the A35, which is launched for 28,000, during the sales, it will be priced at 17,999. Now, A35 around 20,000 is a good Samsung phone. First of all, you get an IP67 rating, so it can take that occasional dip in water. Plus, you get circle to search and a bunch of Galaxy AI features. Moreover, you get OIS in the main camera, so low light photos come out less blurry. And apart from the phones, there are sales on tab as well. Now, for For tablets, you get the Galaxy Tab S9 FE Wi-Fi. It was launched for 34,999, but during the sale, it will be priced at 19,999. And at that price, you get a very solid tab. And the good thing is, it comes with the S Pen inside the box. Now, the S Pen here has pressure sensitivity, so while drawing or writing, there is no lag. If you like to sketch or want a tab to take notes, then in budget, this is a good Android tablet. Also, if you have a lower budget, there's the 11-inch Tab A9 Plus LTE. It launched for 22,999, but it is available for 13,999. First of all, it has a SIM card slot, so you can use the tab on the go. It is powered by Snapdragon 695 and you get quad speakers. Apart from smartphones and tablets, there is deal on watches as well. So you get the Watch 6 Classic. It has a rotating dial. It was launched for 36,999, but during the sales, it would be down to 11,999. Now, if you want a watch without the rotating bezel, then the Galaxy Watch 7, which was launched for 32,999, it would be selling at 13,999. There's also Galaxy Buds 3 Pro, which was launched for 19,999, but during the sale, you will get it at 11,999. Also, there's all new Galaxy Buds 3 FE with 360-degree sound swipe gestures. It is going on sale for 8,999. At that price, it has really good audio quality. And if you have an existing Samsung phone and you want to dive in more into the Galaxy ecosystem, then there's the Galaxy Book 4 Edge. It has the Snapdragon X processor. Now, it is launched for 64,999 rupees, but during the sale, it will be down to under 50,000. Then there is the Galaxy Book 4, which was launched for 74,990. The price is down to 49,990. So these are some crazy deals that you can get your hands on. Let us know which phone are you getting this sale. Personally, I think the S24 Ultra and the Samsung S24 with Snapdragon is a very good deal. And if you have other queries, let us know in the comment. We'll try to respond to all of them for the next 1 hour. On that note, this is signing off. See you in the next video. Let's do it with the S Pen. Pew, pew.